Busting legal myths surrounding trademarks. The myth is if you have a business name or company name or domain name, you are safe. That is a myth, and it is absolutely wrong. Let me tell you a story. This is one of my favorite topics. Not a happy story for the client, but such an important topic. So the client walks into my office and goes, I've got this stupid letter of demand, but you know what? I've been using this business name for 15 years. They can't touch me. Tell him to sod off. So I look at the letter of demand and I go, okay, do some searches. And I say to the client, you're correct. You've got a business name registered. You've got a company name registered. You've got a domain name registered. But you don't have a trademark registered. And she went, never bothered with that. I'm like, but a trademark is your superpower, and you haven't got your superpower protected. And so I had to break the very sad news to her that without the trademark being registered, she was defenseless. And even though she had used her brand name for 15 years, this upstarter who had come in just very recently, registered the trademark, was in a stronger position than my client. So my client had three options. One, she could try and buy the trademark from the upstart. And some businesses actually make money this way. They will register your business name as a trademark and then sell it back to you for like $20,000. That wasn't really an option for my client in this situation because the new person actually was trading under that name and using it as a trademark, so the same name as my client. The second option that my client had was we could take it to court and we would have won. We would have got the other trademark removed because of my client's extensive use, but that was going to be very expensive. I estimated maybe $100,000. Small family-owned business. She did not have money to throw away after her brand name like that. And then the third option was the option of changing her business name, changing her company name, changing her domain name, and getting a new name, and obviously securing the superpower, the trademark, and starting with a new brand, which was not a great option for her because she'd been using it for so long and she was well known. And in the end, that's what she decided to do. But even that wasn't cheap. It cost about $35,000. It was around about $15,000 on the legal fees to settle that case, to make sure she didn't have to pay damages for using a registered trademark that didn't belong to her, and just making that whole situation go away and making sure that would never have reoccurred. She obviously secured a new name, and then as a trademark, and then she had to go and rebrand. And because she had vehicles with the branding on it and uniforms and signage, she had to get a new website. All of that was about another $20,000. So in the end, it turned out to be a very, very expensive exercise. So the myth that we have been busting today is the mere fact that you've got a business, domain, or company name registered does not protect your brand. The trademark is the superpower. That's the one you need to have registered. And in that particular client's case, one of the saddest aspects of it was that because she had to change her domain name, her regular clients couldn't find her. And sometimes they would only need her services, once every 2 or 3 or 4 years. And what happened was she actually lost about 80% of her income, she told me, over the next, I don't know if it was 6, 9 months, while she was trying to reestablish the new brand, contact all of her existing clients or former clients in case they needed her services again. So honestly, trademark is your superpower.